Good people, welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. We're going to now do the tune Kentucky Waltz as played by Bill Monroe. I'm going to play the whole thing up to speed and then break it down for you line by line, slowly, with finger diagrams after that. Here we go. Okay, so this particular version, I don't know the recording number and all that, but it's based off the vocal melody of the early Bill Monroe recording. I'll try to remember to put it in the description. And it's in the key of D major, so that means D major scale would be a great thing to sort of warm up with. And also return to throughout the tune. Maybe you reach a point in learning this where you're frustrated and you need a break. Just take it easy and play the D major scale, kind of recalibrate. Maybe you just need to take a break though, but maybe the D scale will be the perfect little diversion for you. Anyway, let's get started with the first line. We were waltzing that night in Kentucky. Now with the finger charts. Once more with flow. So we're going to start D2 to A3. Okay, and then a 2, 1 open. And then open 1, 2, 2. So the whole first line. All right, now I want to have you try something. If you're into it, very powerful practice technique, especially when there's a song involved like this, we're doing a song, is to sing things, to sing what you play. And so what you can do is sing the words, we were waltzing that night in Kentucky, and then play it. Let's do that. Let's alternate singing and playing together for a little bit. We were waltzing that night in Kentucky. We were waltzing that night in Kentucky. All right, so that's sort of like looping in a way, but adding an alternate loop of singing to it. Very powerful practice, but you can also practice it that way without looping, all right? Where you just sort of sing it, then you play it, and not really as with a beat and not as continuously. If you get good at this and good at all these parts, singing and playing and alternating, you may want to eventually try to do it at the same time. We were waltzing one night at Kentucky. What's so great about singing and playing is that if you can sing something, you really are hearing the melody well, and then it's going to make it easier for you to learn new tunes. And also your connection to the instrument will be much closer. It'll almost be like an extension of your body, like your voice is. So I really recommend it. Not everybody's into it, and then you can be a great musician if you never sing as well. But I think it's a very powerful and also really fun way to practice. So enough on that. We're now just going to roll through the rest of the tune. Let's do the second line. Now I'll show that to you more closely. Okay, so it's going to start on open D, 2 to open A, and A3. Guess what that is? D major triad. In case you're keeping score at home. That's followed by D2, A1, open A. And then we end with open D to G high 3. High 3 is a little challenging if you're a beginner. Alright, so this whole second line again. Beneath the beautiful harvest moon. Alright, let's move on to the third line of the song. And more closely now. So it starts A2. By the way, all left-hand fingerings in the description below. Then A1, open, open. So far in this third line. Wants me to do that again. And that's followed by open A, D1, and then G high 3 twice. Here's that piece. That's pretty hard. You may want to loop on that a few times. On your own, you could do that more. Alright, so the whole third line again. Okay, now let's do the fourth line. Alright, and then with more detail. Alright, so that starts G on G string, high 3, 2, 1. And then we go to A and do open 2, 1, open. Let's put it all together with the lyric now. But it all ended too soon. Okay, moving along. The fifth line is similar in sort of melodic structure to the first, but Bill Monroe does it a little different, and so I just did it like he did it for this particular lesson. And he sang like, as I sit here alone in the moonlight, something like that. Okay, so more closely broken down. Let me do that again. And with more flow. Starting on A twice, open A twice, and then A3 twice. And then A1 open. Open twice. So we have and then finishing with open A to D twice, D2 twice. Okay. As I sit here alone in the moonlight. Cool. Let's move on to the 6th line. And more broken down. Alright, so that's open A to E1. And then E1 open, 1 open. Ending on A3. So, I see your smiling face. Alright. Okay, let's do the 7th line. More broken down. Okay, so that's A 1, 2, 3, then A3 open E, so far, and then we do E low 1 to 1. It might be natural to slide that, or 1 bow, and then finishing with A3 open. So this whole 7th line, and along once more for your embrace. Cool, let's do the 8th line. Okay, more broken down. In the beautiful Kentucky Waltz. So that'll start open A twice to 1, and then 3 more times on 1, going to 2. There's that again. And then we're going to go E1 open, A3 to finish. So the whole line 8 again. In the beautiful Kentucky Waltz. Right on. I think we got the whole tune now. And so I'm just going to very slowly play it. And I'm going to kind of sing it too. Feel free to play along, or just listen, or just sing along. All will be useful practice. Listening is practice too. But if you want to try to play along, this would also be a good time for you to pause the video and practice each line and make sure you got them. Use the tabs, rewind, jump to different parts of the video and listen again, okay? So I encourage you to do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We were dancing one night in Kentucky beneath a beautiful harvest moon, and I was the boy who was lucky, but it all ended too soon. As I sit here alone in the moonlight, I see a smiling face, and I long once more for your that's it. Hope you enjoy this tune. Go listen to other versions of it. Bill Monroe, Osborne Brothers. Have a great day. All right, so long.
Thanks for watching the video.
Excellent.